understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate. Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
You seem to be... Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute. It becomes a bit tricky.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
At the Twins,
Lady Forrester.
I'm no longer a squire.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
Is he here?
Is it true?
But I'm afraid he's indisposed.
Your family...
He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I'm so sorry.
I believe your leg will be fine.
Me too.
Any time will tell, but... Lady Forrester. Off to bed now. Hurry on.
We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end,
True?
even when all was lost.
Your family...
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
I'm so sorry.
No doubt he's tired, my lady. He said Lord Forrester was valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick? He was with you as well.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family. Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
Incredibly difficult for You have the Forester's sword. But I was told...
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
It's too dangerous. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family!
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
Not now. When?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already.
We should demand justice!
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded.
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow
Then what's to be done? And what would you ask? Nothing.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this, I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder! It was justice!
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan,
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the
It
Boltons.
wasn't murder. It was justice.
you're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not.
Nothing wrong.
But it's what's best. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now. The house is so vulnerable.
That settles it then.
You can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless. God's willing, someday I will. But now, I have House
I've been
Forrester.
waiting for the right moment to tell you.
I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would
What?
be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your
What
own.
is it?
It's
Many
important.
of Forrester's
Lord
best
Forrester
men have volunteered
asked me to give you a message.
His own
He said,
great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's
the North Grove can never be lost.
Which often isn't what's easiest.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you. Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say.
Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
You represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Be safe. Garrett, wait! Be safe. Ethan? Ethan!
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I couldn't find him.
Ryan, look who we've found.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it. This game anymore.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
Ethan's
I'm
fine.
right here.
He's just forgotten
And
this
I
is a
promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
game. I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men.
And Roderick.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What? He won't get hurt.
He calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like
Who
a
said they're worried
man.
about me?
He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Sir Royland forgets himself. Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher.
Oh,
We'd all be out here for hours. Ethan, you
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. Then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not? Father did sometimes.
But you're nice.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I can
What's
have
the
all sweets
matter?
I want.
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Of course. Why not?
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men know.
Let's not do something rash.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the
Lord
time
Ethan,
to
is
anger
it?
Lord Whitehill
My
any more than he
condolences
already
for your
is.
father
He's got
and
5
brother.
times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Only cowards and dead men.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me,
Lord Ethan, is it?
but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. Lord Forrester was no friend to me. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished! Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. There's no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attack for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
Your man,
And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
What have you done with him?
Haven't seen him. He was never here.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I'm holding you responsible. I mean no disrespect to you, my lady. Considering your losses and all. This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door. Have you forgotten your manners?
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Do as you like.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ethan made this for me. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Tá achando as coisinhas. Isto aqui é uma carta, uma moeda.
Father.
Outra
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Tem uma coisa.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help. It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to
One
Lady
moment.
Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? Oh, sorry. If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
No, it's fine. Come in. Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do. If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm her handmaiden. Thank you.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will...
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
You work for Lady Marjorie? They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement.
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
Cersei?
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. They appear to be having some sort of... You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing. Good night, milady.
House Forrester?
Floresta.
I'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
So many lords and ladies.
Come, there's something we must discuss.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. I was hoping there would be time. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
How did you respond?
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. That you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What do I say?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Good luck.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.